Hello, everyone's. I am here for my review of Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 7, Episode 1. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I am Lady T. I like to do reviews on scripted reality shows, and also the reactions. If you're returning, you're one of my people, so welcome back. So, the last comment we had was from, let's get into it, and that was last season, and I don't know if I got to you, but I'm going to get to you now. And it was from... where we at? Angel Love. I love your reviews. Thank you, boo. I thought Candace was being sarcastic as well. And that was when they were discussing Ashley showing up on a trip after she freshly had her baby, started out at drama and then dipped out. And Candace was like, well, she had to work. It was like, of course she was going to show up. She had to work. It wasn't like, oh, she had to work. It was being sarcastic. But thank you, Angel Boo. Angel Love. Thanks, Boo, for commenting. Hope you coming back to comment some more. Now, y'all, this seemed like it's going to be, I said that too many times. It's feeling like we questioning Ashley and we questioning Mia throughout this season. So Giselle, Karen, and Robin and Ashley, they have a picnic in the park. Now y'all know how I feel about eating out into the elements. It's just not, it's a no for me. And then on top of that, it's a picnic. You on the ground, so I gotta doggone be leaning to the side, hunched over, eating whatever food that I'm eating, and I'm not here for that. I like to be sitting at a table. I like to have a chair. I like to be able to sit my drink right here without the, threat of it falling over because somebody to move the blanket. I don't want ants or birds or anything like that to be flying by. But they having them a nice little picnic. Y'all go ahead and do that. And they discuss Mia putting these posts up concerning her health. Now, I cannot remember who said it. It was either Bondi Blue. They had on their reviews talking about it. It was either Bondi Blue, Jamie That's Me, Alexander Rogers, Forrest Rocks, or Nikki Starr, where Mia was doing these subliminal messages like, hey, I went to the doctor said this, that, and the third, now I got to go to Johns Hopkins because of something going on in my life. And it was alluding to that she had the big C. And then it was like, I don't have it. It was a scare. It was a lot of back and forth going on with health. And that's one thing you don't play around with is your health. No, ma'am, Pam. We're not going to do that. So now they're questioning what exactly is going on with her. Because it was like, you're saying you sick, but you're not sick, but you sick. And then when she was talking with her mama later on, things seemed a little fishy. It was like, what she got going on? Then they discussed Ashley and Michael getting divorced. It's sounding like, and I may be just reaching, that the things that Ashley did to get Michael, now that she got them 2 babies and it's past them being married 5 years, she don't want to do those things no more. And Michael still wants to do those things, so she's like, no, I'm not having that. But they're talking about getting the house together and putting it in the LLC. And I'm like, if y'all getting a divorce, y'all don't need to have no house together. He will be staying in the concrete jungle in the sky, and you gonna be in your house with a yard for your kids. Why do y'all have to have an LLC for this house? How come your prenup has like expired or been voided out since y'all been married for 5 years, so now it's looking like you're gonna get half of his money. So y'all really don't need to have a house together, in my opinion. But Robin, I didn't put these 2 people's names together. She talking about she would never do that if she divorced Juan. And I'm like, man, when you divorced Juan, y'all stayed in the same house together, in the same bed together. That was mainly because y'all couldn't afford to, be separate, because of the financials and all that stuff. But like, where do you talk about something when I would never buy a house with Juan once we divorced? Yeah, I guess you was right. Y'all didn't buy those houses. Y'all was written. So I guess that was my bad that was my bad. But you did get on a lease together with Juan after y'all was divorced. So I'm confused as to what you're talking about. We moving over to Candace and Chris. They go to a fertility specialist because she wants kids. She just don't want kids right now. She is re-releasing her album. She went on tour and she opened for SWV and Faith Evans. Things are going good career-wise. It's just that right now, having kids, we're going to have to put that on the back burner right now. I want to freeze the embryos right now while I'm still young and healthy. So, in maybe about 4 or 5 years, we can either have a surrogate or they implant them in her and they start having kids together. Thing is, during the whole panorama, Chris was at home working, doing content online and cooking classes and all that stuff virtually. Well, now things have laxed. He is now a chef in a hotel, so he's, having to stay later at work. If somebody's having a reception here, a birthday party, what have you, I have to stay longer until everybody's gone. And it's like she just wants him to have you coming home at a certain time. And he was like, my job, there is no coming home at a certain time, just like your job is no coming home at a certain time. So he's just going to continue on laughing. But
yeah,
I'm making a video.
Yeah.
That's why I can't wait to give me a studio bag. Because doing this right next to the living room is something else. It is seeming like the reason why Robin is being slow about marrying Juan is because she don't know how to ask him for a prenup. Because when they got married, she signed a prenup. But now she is the breadwinner. She doesn't want him coming for her money, even though that she allowed his friend, or a so-called friend, because you ain't no friend of mine if you done stole all my money. You lost all this man's money, or all y'all money, to the con man of a so-called friend. But now you like, I'm making good money now. I'm on this show. I got my hats. I don't want you coming for my money. I want to protect what is mine. Yes, I allowed a huge part of the money that you made playing basketball just slipped through my fingers because of this friend, but I'm going to protect my money. And I was just sitting here like, how am I going to feel about that? That you going to look him in his eyeballs and be like, I need you to sign this prenuptial agreement that says you're not going to take my money. Yeah, I want to protect my assets even though I didn't protect yours. Okay? Yeah. So, Wendy and Peter look like they're going into the restaurant business together. Now, I'm like, Wendy, she is going to be out here building an empire for her and her family, but I don't know how that's going to go for her. She's already getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning, getting the kids ready for school. She has, still a professor. She has her candle business. She has speaking engagements. She has a book, and now she wants to be a restaurateur. Now, Eddie, he already sees that she is wearing herself thin with what she already has going on. And he's not trying to put his money into, investing into this business. Because the restaurant business is not a guarantee. I know businesses are not a guarantee, but the restaurant business is very finicky. And y'all know, Peter Thomas has not had the best of luck with his restaurants in the beginning when we first met him. Cynthia was always adding and putting money into his businesses. And I think at least 2 of them may have been closed down. He's doing a little bit better now. But she lets it be known, I did not go and ask Peter to go in business with me. I was talking to a homegirl. Peter overheard. And then, and then Peter was like, hey, we can go into this together. But I'm like, you already got so much on your plate, Wendy. Like, I don't know how this is going to work out. Where we at? Ashley goes to visit Uncle Lump. And it was so cute because Baby Dean was like, this is Dylan. Like, introducing the auntie to Baby Dylan. But Ashley basically tells, what's her name, Miss Shirley? That don't seem like her name. Her mama and Uncle Lump that, yes, she's getting a divorce. But, like, she isn't taking any of the precautions or the steps with this divorce. It's like Michael's going to handle everything. And he was like, girl, you want to get a house, but you want to put it in the LLC with Michael? Are we getting a divorce, or are we starting another business? And it was seeming like Miss Shirley, we're going to talk Alex's mom because I cannot remember her name for nothing. And that is sad. But anyway, she was like, when I got my house, I was like, your house, didn't Ashley and Michael buy that house for you? So maybe you shouldn't be the one discussing about how to buy a house and what to and not to do. But anyways, they basically, Uncle Luck was like, girl, get you a lawyer. There is no reason that you should be buying a house with the person that you're planning on divorcing. You done got them 2 kids. You done did your 5 years. Go ahead, get half and get that child support and go on about your business. You're going to have ample enough of money to buy a house and take care of your kids. If you getting half his money, child support, and money from this show, we're not finna do that, Ashley. Go ahead and get you a lawyer. Get you the best lawyer that you can find. And get that man for all the money you got. All the cheating that they didn't say that. It was like all the cheating that he done did, left, right, up and down. All the booty grabbing that he done, left, right, up and down. Run that man's pockets. That's what it seemed like Miss Ashley mama was thinking. Giselle is so happy that the 3 houses that she put together into one is finally done. It's like, I guess if she like it, I mean, I'm not even gonna say I love it because I don't, but like, do you, Giselle, do you? It's just that it's like, I had this house and maybe it was our one house, but the way she added stuff on, it made it look extra weird. Like it was like a house puzzle where it's like, I got this house, I jammed this other house. Like, I like this part, I like this house. I like the section from this house. We're going to jam that on that one, and then we're going to add something right here, and voila. She spent over almost like $2 million was it on just the house, land, and renovation and construction. I'm like, girl, you did all that for this house to look like it is Legoed together. And I don't understand why. You could have got you a nice house with what you spent, and you just had to, okay, I don't like this fixture. I don't like this faucet. I want the floor to look like that. But you spent all that money for the house to look like that? Okay. Where we at? Karen and Giselle think Ashley is using the divorce as a way of getting a house. Michael likes the condo. He likes living in the condo. Ashley and Michael have 2 little kids, and it was all right when it was just Ashley and Michael. We got 2 little kids running around. No, these kids need a backyard to play in. So they're thinking that Ashley is throwing out divorce as a way for her to get her to get a house. So when Ashley does show up, she says that she has found a house with Michael and they're putting it in an LLC. Then it goes from earlier when we talked to you, you said you was getting a divorce, but now it's you separating. It's like you keep on changing your story. But earlier she did say that you have to be separated for like a year before you can get a divorce. But y'all buying property together. And they let her know if you get that itch and you want to hunch on Michael, then you're going to have to start all the way over. Do you want to be with this man or don't you? Because it's looking like You doing this so you can get you a house. Because the closer and closer it is for her to just be out on her own and raising 2 kids, she is getting scared. But it was like, boo-boo, you got enough money to buy you a house. Not the kind of house that you would have if it was your money and Michael's money, but you getting a house, you got enough money for that. So this is this party that Karen got going on, coming into the spring of things type of party. Wendy, she comes up, says hey to Giselle. Giselle's giving her the, get up off me. We not finna do that fake stuff. And not after you drugged my family last year, Giselle. It was not like that Wendy decided one day, you know what? I'm going to come for Giselle and her family and her ex, and I'm going to read her up, down, left, and right. She did not just wake up out of the blue and do that. You insinuated for the better part of the season that Wendy got a mommy makeover because Eddie was out here cheating, or he was going to cheat, wanted to cheat, or he was looking at these IG models. You made it seem like she changed her body and who she was for her husband. She changed her body because she had 3 kids. And she wasn't having no more kids, and she wanted her clothes to look nice. She wanted the body that she wanted, and she went and got it. Just like you went out here and got some surgery done on yourself. Karen and got some stuff done to her girls up at the top. You ain't saying nothing about her trying to, like, because Ray was out here doing this, that, and the third. So it's not like Wendy came for you for no reason. And then on top of that, you went and talked about it to everybody but her. So when the news does come to her, she read you up, down, left, and right. Now she's confronting Mia about her social media posts and saying, "Yes, look like you're doing things for attention." It kind of seemed like that, but I'm not going to say that Mia didn't have a health scare. She said she was upset because they called and told her it's looking like cancer, and she's been having test after test for all these months. She's been going through hell. They think it's lymphoma. But y'all, I've never had the doctor call and be like, A, B, C, and D is wrong with you. I thought that would be something that they would bring you into the office and tell you. I didn't think that was a, okay, we're going to call you out the blue type of situation. But that may be it. It may not be it. She said that she had got a biopsy and she had stitches. I had a biopsy almost 20 years ago. And I don't remember if I had stitches. I had a kidney biopsy. Say they went through the back. I was awake the whole time. They went in, took pieces of kidney, found out both my kidneys was failing. I had to be put on a cytop. It's like a chemotherapy-like treatment. And my kidneys are fine. I don't remember if I had stitches because, no, I didn't have stitches because, unless they was dissolvable stitches, because I never had to go get no stitches taken out. I'm not saying that Mia is lying. It's just that when you put up a post insinuating that it's cancer, then it was like, it's not cancer. You go back and edit the post that you had before to make it seem like it's a lot. I think Jamie, that's me, she did a video of that the other day where Mia was doing some posting and then coming back and editing like the people did not see what was going on and then take it down. Keep it up long enough for the blogs to catch a whiff of it, then take it down and be like, oh my goodness, why are people talking about this? So I'm not saying she's lying. It's just the way that the story is being told. We don't really know. That was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free 99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it and share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my people. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.